Okay, hello guys and welcome back to another episode of my Dota 2 tutorial. So today we are gonna focus on this hero which is I can say it's not very popular in the current patch, but I think it's still pretty strong. So I would like to call it a long forgotten rapist. It's extremely strong because you can't kill him. Can you imagine there's a hero that in the team fight
30 seconds to
he just
showtime.
won't die and he will survive with like 10 HP and you just can't kill it. So how disgusting is that? So that hero is Huskar. So let me talk about 4 different skills for Huskar. So the first skill is inner vitality, which acts like a healing, which basically is the only skill that uses mana for Huskar. So what it does is that you can use it on your allies, your teammates. So what it does is that it will heal you. No, you don't say. Okay. So it will heal you based on your bonus attribute, and when the time you get attacked by the enemy, I think it heals you more. And the second skill is burning spear, which is a orb. So every time you attack, you shoot, you will convert some of your health into the fire arrow, and the fire arrow deals continuous damage to the enemy. So as you can see here, it acts like a Venomancer, but it's just more disgusting. And the third skill is what makes this Huskar so strong. It's a passive, so every time you got injured, and based on the amount of health you are losing, it will convert that. You will gain bonus, magic resistance, and attack speed. So, but you won't gain extra damage for the current patch. And the ulti is the life break. So it just jump on the enemy and convert half of your HP. Is it half? Should be half of your HP. So his ulti also doesn't use any mana. And it can come with a combo with his third passive, which that you will gain more attack speed and magic resistance. So as what you can see, Huskar is a hero that is something like Phoenix. It uses quite a lot of health instead of mana. So for starting item, I brought 2 south and 1 pair of tangles so that I can keep up with my health at a healthy state. So you can see I'm on Radiant side, I'm going off lane, which means that I will get a very high level as compared to when you go bottom as a carry or go mid as a second position guy. So, and it's very easy to harass the opponent carry since I'm facing a Legion Commander and Elder Titan, which is like both melee. Oh, excuse me. So once they come up and last hit, I will harass them with my Burning Spear. And it's pretty a hard lane for them because I'm trying to deny as much as possible and probably they won't get any farm. So that's the best case part. As you can see here, the Kunkka from our opponent just got our Brewmaster first blood. The Lifestealer is a jungle Lifestealer and the Brewmaster should be able to carry. If the Brew get an early Blink Dagger, I think team fight should be pretty easy, but I'm not so sure. Because what counter Huskar is a physical attack, which like a right click. So a hero that counter Huskar is like Asa, this kind of right click hero. So some of you may ask, what should I get for Huskar? So I believe that one of the core items for Huskar will be the armlet, because if you are really good at toggling armlet, you can make sure that you won't die in team fight and keep your health as low as possible to deal, so that you can use your passive and deal as much damage as possible. Over here you can see that both Elder Titan and Legion Commander don't even dare to come up and last hit, so that's what we want. They won't get very fat and maybe I can kill them. Over here, the Legion want to man fight me. I don't think he can do it, but okay. I didn't expect the Invoker to Sunstrike, so I added the healing instead of my ulti at level 6. If just now the Elder Titan didn't saw me, I would have killed the Legion Commander. Anyway, I didn't expect the Sunstrike coming, so it's okay. Doesn't really matter if I didn't add my ulti at level 6. No big deal. I'm gonna get level 7 very soon, and after I got my ulti I can kill basically anyone I see. So first item I suggest is armlet, and if you're really fat you can get the armlet before 12 minutes. Like 10 minutes is the fast one, including that you are having some kills and yeah. So first item will be armlet, and the next item I would suggest that you will go for power trap to get more attack speed and more stats. And the item after that is based on your choice, so it doesn't really matter. So if the opponent have quite a lot of control, like Lion or Shadow Shaman, this kind of disgusting support, maybe you will consider going for a BKB. Just don't forget to harass the opponent in lane so that they don't dare to come up. If the opponent team doesn't have a lot of control like this game, the only hard control they have is the Legion Commander's Duo and the Konka's X Torrent, I believe. So no big deal. Maybe I wouldn't go for a BKB. If you're not going for BKB and you're really fat, maybe you can go for Aghanim Scepter maybe. Or maybe just go for Hard Strike. Half the rest is really good and handy for this hero. So as you can see here, the crit wave is gone, so I suspect that the Legion is pulling crit. Okay, I saw him. Okay, I missed the target, I jumped on him. But okay, there's a Prophet. Okay, never mind, he still died. I don't think it's worth it though that the Legion is level 5. But never mind. The Prophet and the Legion share the EXP, so it doesn't really matter. Invisibility. After dying I realized I'm not quite tanked, so I bought a Bracer instead of going for armlet straight. Then I bring a TP. You can see my ulti cooldown is really short, so I can kill another guy in next 4 seconds. So that's really cool. And you can see Huskar's attack damage is really high, so it's pretty easy to last hit and to harass people. Oh yeah, and another core item for Huskar is the Helm of Dominator, which is lifesteal, and you can convert to Satanic in the late game.
Middle is missing.
You can see that the Prophet fly to bottom, but I know I just TP'd top, so even though I go and buy a TP now, it will be on cooldown. Yeah, it will be on cooldown, yeah. So I'll try to do something with this Elder Titan. See, he's not. I can kill him at any time I want. He try and storm me, but it's useless. I already stacked the damage up, and the continuous damage from my Burning Spear is really high. So remember there's an Invoker, maybe try to dodge the Sunstrike, but I think the Invoker is having fun at bottom. don't have time to search. Okay, we just lost a team fight at bottom. And I TP down. A bit late, but it doesn't quite matter. Okay, 1v2, here we go. I'll focus the Prophet first, but why the Kuka? I dodged the torrent. Okay, the Prophet is dead for sure. Why the Kuka? Why the Kuka right click so bad? Okay, our team is here. The Brewmaster slowed the Kuka. I try not to go up and get killed by the clear damage. Okay, now is the time to go up. I didn't on my burning spear because I scared I died there. Yeah, so that's a pretty good fight.
Radiant's mid tower
Managed
is
to
getting
dodge
banged
the
up.
torrent, if not I'm dead. And I'm one step closer to my armlet. Helm of Dominator is really important for Huskar because when the time you are low, I think you still can lifesteal when you are owning the burning spear. Which means that when the time you are low, you will be attacking extremely fast and you still can manage, you still can lifesteal at that point in time. So that's pretty cool. And that makes you, and with a bit of armlet toggle, you won't die in team fight if they don't have enough nuke or right click
Trouble
damage.
brewing at Radiant's bottom tower.
So this game, our team is not really winning the lanes except for top.
Radiant's
And this
bottom
life
tower
stealer is
is
about to die
getting
because he
banged
can't on rage. He's dead. Since we had a ward at the bottom river there, I know there's a haste rune.
Trouble brewing at Radiant's
But I
bottom
think they
tower.
are not going for it. They are going for mid. The Bat Rider is in danger. Where is my team going?
Radiant's top tower is in
think
bad
that-
shape.
I have no idea where's the QB and the Brewmaster going though. I believe
Radiant's top tower
they
is hurt.
saw me. Okay, that's not very good. Get hit by a thorn. Okay. Once I see the Elder Titan Spirit, I know I'm dead. What is this QB doing? Oh my god. We just walk up to the Legion.
Dismissed.
Okay, never mind, doesn't matter. Our late game, if you ask who is stronger, depends on that life stealer actually, I can say. I try to create space for the life stealer to farm and... Oh, they got a Prophet. That's pretty bad because you'll get pushed. Like, the opponent team 4v5 seems pretty strong if the Legion and Kuka is fat, and the Prophet can just push like another totally different lane. So I can see the Kuka is there. I think the Invoker is behind him. The life stealer infects me, I jump on him, dodge the torrent. Remember to heal myself and continue to right click the Invoker. But the ice wall is really good, so I can't move at all. You can see the increase magical
Radiant's
resistance I
bottom
have. What
tower
is
in
this
a
Invoker
pretty
doing?
sight right now.
If they just now, the life stealer can turn and okay, he
Radiant's bottom
outdid
tower
me.
has seen better
Maybe
days.
I won't die, or maybe I will. If we don't have a lot of creep there, maybe I won't die, because you won't trigger the Legion Commander's passive. But then my Legion Commander died too, and I'm just an off lane. Our life stealer got
Trouble
a kill,
brewing at
so
Radiant's bottom tower.
pretty cool. Doesn't matter. And why is our life stealer like over here? Okay, now I got my armlet at 13 minutes. Still pretty, I can't say very fast, but it's pretty handy because the opponent is not very fat though. Okay, nice. Managed to kill the Elder Titan. Life stealer got a 13-minute Midas, not very nice though. But it doesn't matter. I'll create as much space as possible. And I can see that they are still fighting top. The Bat Rider should turn around and put the main farm oil. What is this Legion doing? I think the QP can just right click the Legion. Yeah, and QP your magic stick and blink, blink, blink. Why you no blink? Okay, I think it's
Radiant's
still
mid tower's coming apart.
okay, I believe they still wanna fight because the Kuga is here. And now it's my time to shine my first wave. After getting my armlet on my armlet. Just right click, right click. Okay, I forget to dodge this time, but it doesn't matter, I still got my continuous damage. The Kuga is dead for sure, and that is there's an Elder Titan trying to fight me, but look at how many I am. Trying to toggle my armlet. And they are out
The
of
Dire might want to mine their top tower.
So if you don't have enough right click or nuke, I'm surprised that the
tower,
Invoker didn't
you know the
stun
drill.
strike me while I'm just standing there and right clicking the Elder Titan. So when the time you don't have enough right click damage, you're really hard to deal with this Huskar because you can just rip your team apart. Here I got myself a lifesteal so I can regen a little bit. And I can just spam my first skill cause it's the only skill that I need mana with.
The Dire might want to mine their top tower.
And maybe I
Radiant's
can get
bottom
this
tower
tower
ain't a
with
pretty
my
sight
armor.
right now.
Yes, I think it's possible.
Dire's got one last
But
top
I'm
tower.
gonna dodge with this Kunta thinking
Radiant's
I'm a
bottom
Huskar,
tower
right
seems
click, right
to
click.
leave. Radiant's
Very
bottom
nice,
tower is done for.
nice.
With the ship. Need a light?
Did the Invoker use Sunstrike? Yeah, I think it did. So the Kunta just now is a bit overconfident with his right click damage. Shouldn't be so many since our Barada is just around me. I could have died there if I toggled the armlet wrongly and the crit would have killed me. Yeah. But since my team is there and they start sticking me and pull through the Prophet. Not really a problem because I can just keep it there and fight. We really need a mechanism badly, but I don't think anybody is going for it. Do we have a
Radiant's bottom tower ain't a pretty sight right now.
when you're facing this Kunka and Legion Commander, this kind of hero, they can just drag me and the Prophet will just fly to the other lane and push. So we must fight this team fight. And this team fight fast, or we just don't fight it in the first place. So we gotta make a decision. So I TP bottom since I believe they are just gonna drag at mid and the Prophet will just fly to some different lane and start pushing. So that's not really what we wanted. Just sticking mid. And after I push down bottom, push the crit rate away from the tower, I come mid so that we can start fighting. We got a Barada and the extremely gay thing about Barada is that it can initiate. Pretty disgusting. And you can see here the Barada initiate on the Elder Titan. So we can start a team fight. And so we jump on the Elder Titan and the Invoker is... Okay, he got 4 star.
Radiant's top tower's taking
You can
hits.
just push down this tower.
Dire's mid tower's having one
Kunta
last
just
top
push down
tower
our
for the
top tower,
Radiant.
so I don't think it's a win. I think it's okay. It's a fair trade because we can definitely take down their mid tower if they don't come back and defend. I think the Prophet
Dire's
fly.
mid
I
tower
think we
won't
should back.
last much longer.
So if we didn't back just now, the Prophet will just sprout us and we'll have lost the team fight. So continue hiding in the trees and wait for them to push. Waiting for the Bat Rider ulti to cool down so we can kill another guy. The Kunka is really pushing hard. So that, but our life stealer isn't here, so I wouldn't just charge in and be so manly because our life stealer isn't here. Got myself a power
Radiant's
trap.
top tower's hurting.
You
Guess
said
what's
Prophet is
happening
pushing
to
top
Dire's
again.
bottom tower?
That I can make that in time.
Dire's bottom tower's getting the business.
I don't think
Can't do
so.
nothing
Maybe
about Dire's structures right now.
if the Prophet keep on pushing like that, I'll
Dire
try
best
to
do
get
something
a
about that bottom
protection
tower.
early. But after my health dominator, I'll go straight for a protection. Yeah, that will counter the Prophet quite a lot. And I'm able to speed push also. So I think Boost of Travel is kinda a sweet item build to go. I don't know how fat is our life stealer, but we just hope that he's doing good. Now since we are not fighting, I'll just push this top lane and bring TP with me so that I can TP and help my teammate at any time if they are fighting at other lane. Over here we are trying to find a Legion Commander because we saw it doesn't. We saw it in the bush. But the Barrier wasn't there, so failed. Okay, it doesn't matter. We just continue pushing this top lane. Since they are sticking bottom and the life stealer. Why is our life stealer inside the shrine? Huh. You mean the Prophet didn't realize he's inside the shrine? So, our Titan is dead for sure. Okay, I'm gonna ignore them and start pushing top. Really not much of a problem. With the Brewmaster's ulti, I believe they can win the team fight.
Dire's
Not win, at least they can drag it there and wait for me to push top. Over here I'm looking at my mini map, see whether they are fighting. If they started fighting, I'll just TP. But our Brewmaster already used up his ulti on some weird thing. So I give up in the idea that I'll TP and help them. I just continue pushing top. And you can see from the ward at our top lane that they're coming up. So I heal myself to scare the Invoker off. Once I heal myself, I think the Invoker will think like, oh, this Huskar is healing. He's gonna charge up. Other Titan stole me. I thought there would be a Torrent, but there's no Torrent, doesn't matter. I think we're gonna give this tower, there's no way we can defend it.
Radiant's mid tower's getting the what for?
There's quite a lot of people here. And this disgusting Forged Spirit. Let's kill them first. From what we see on our tower, we are losing by 1. Acceptable because since they got a Prophet. And just trying to create more space for the life stealer to get fed since this early game isn't so good. And what the heck is wrong with this ward? Buried up, back, right. Okay,
the Dire best do something about that bottom tower.
Barrier should take a look where his main hero is before he blink. If not, the distance will be
Guess
not
what's
enough.
happening to Dire's bottom
And
tower?
it'll be kinda awkward like just now. So look at
Dire
this
just
disgusting
couldn't
Force
save
Spirit.
that bottom tower.
So disgusting. I gotta throw my burning spear on
Dire's
this
bottom tower's getting
fire
the
guy.
business.
Ironic. After Armlet, Helm of Dominator, as what I said earlier, maybe I'll get a Boost of Travel to counter Nature's Prophet's push. Sounds like a good idea. Over here we wanna fight. Okay, that's is there for sure. Nice.
Oh, so
Yeah, first up very hard to kill though. Other Titan Storm. Dodge it. Yeah, I think that's it for this team fight. I think they all went
Radiant's top tower's taking hits.
and I think our top is gone. Yeah.
Radiant's top tower's in
Can't do
bad
much
shape.
against the red.
The Radiant lost the top tower.
My team went choose to go for Roshan so that I will at least stay on the lane, so that I will tell the at least give the opponent and enemy hero a kind of feeling that we are still on the lane and we are still farming, so that they won't go around or even check the Roshan pit. There's a small trick you can do, like every time you can try to create some space for your teammates to kill Roshan. You just stay on the lane so that the opponent will like got this feeling that your team is not really going anywhere and trying to do something.
Bullshit coming, and the radiant done the deed.
As you can see here, I used my Helm Dominator. I dominate a wolf and just right click it on me so that it will follow me and give me the buff of the wolf. This wolf buff, you can't underestimate the wolf buff in the late game because if I'm not wrong, it increases your damage by percentage. I think it's 30%, which means that you will gain additional 30% of damage when you are late game. Imagine you are a Luna or something with 250 damage. So you can calculate yourself, 30% is around 75 to 80 damage. That's really handy if you're 75 to 80 damage, that's like 2 or 3 demon age. So you can think yourself how beneficial this thing actually is. And for some reason my team is sticking bottom and I can't TP. And Kunga is pushing our mid.
Radiant's
Both
mid
of them
tower's
got
coming
Shadow
apart.
Blade, so I bought a dust and my boots have travel recipe. After you bought the recipe, you can just sell your power thread and buy the
Radiant's
boots.
mid tower's getting banged up.
Yeah. I try to fly to bottom
Radiant's
lane,
mid
but there's
tower
not
could use
really
a
a
hand.
creep for me to fly. And the only creep that is left just died. So sad thing is that I can't go.
Radiant's mid tower's getting banged up.
I still think that we still can do something when I reach there. I believe the lifestealer got Aegis and he's still alive. Try to toggle the armlet, good. Even though he died here, he will have an Aegis. I bet the opponent won't go away, so I just ulti this Kunga and he thought he got Shadow Blade. He's quite safe, but he's not at all. And the proper fly away. There's a Legion Commander here. Ulti on cooldown, can't really kill. I can just harass him for a bit. Trying to continue pushing top. And this Legion ulti me, don't
Dire's
know
top
the...
tower. You know the drill.
Oh, this combo is actually quite pain. Oh my armlet. Remember to heal yourself. And back a bit after I kill the Legion
The
Commander.
Dire might
That
want to mine
Elder
that
Titan
top
is still chasing
tower.
after me, but I won't die. I wonder, this is how game about a Helm of Dominator and Armlet on Huskar. So after you get, although I get ulti by Legion and they Sunstrike, they throw all the spell on me, I'm still alive. That's the gay thing about it. You can lifesteal as fast as possible, and they started fighting bottom again. I see there's quite a lot of people. I can use my boost of travel to fly there. Although my health is not full, doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be full because I'm a Huskar. First I will kill this Prophet, and next will be the Kunka. I got gas. The more running from me. Okay, we are winning team fight by team fight. That's
Guess
good.
what's happening to Dire's
Which
bottom
means that
tower?
our lifestealer will get really fat. Next item I'm thinking maybe a heart will be good. Yeah, a heart or a mojo. But I believe the lifestealer is going for it, so I'll just go for a heart.
Dire's
And
top
after I
tower. You know
got
the
my
drill.
heart, I will just go for a gem of true sight.
Dire's structure's looking fortified. Dire's bottom tower's
Not really
getting
very
the
far
business.
away from the...
Dire's
I can see that
top
somebody
tower.
TPs the invoker, but I got no more
Dire's bottom
dust,
tower got blown to
so I'm
bits.
still thinking whether to go or not. You can see that invoker invoke cold snap, so that's not a skill that I want to see. So I didn't jump on the invoker just now. Just remember you are not invulnerable or like you're not undead. You'll still die if
Dire's
you're
mid
not
tower
careful.
could use a little help.
And you just don't go inside in 1v5 or 1v4. Think
Dire's
that you
mid
can
tower
raid
is
the
having
world or
technical
something.
difficulties.
No, that's not how the way things work. Okay.
Dire's mid
I
tower
didn't expect
will
that
last
Fire
much
Rider is on
longer.
the team. So I bet a follower.
Dire's mid tower is nothing now.
I thought the Fire Rider is on the opponent team. Lol. Managed to push down all their tier 2 towers. Pretty good, and our Brewmaster got a hut. That's pretty handy. You can help me tank some damage in the team fight maybe. Wait, but does a hut on the Brewmaster benefit his ulti? Doesn't, right? I think it's not that good. Maybe he should just go for a Arganim Scepter or something. Okay, as you can see here, since the opponent team is defending really bad, we'll try to think about spirit pushing. And I will just stay at... What is that Pinta doing? Does he think that I don't have dust or a gem? He can just come out and do this to me. Okay, they are fighting Pop. I'll just go there and help. So I'll target someone without Shadow Blade and it's much easier to kill, which is the Legion's Commander. And the Elder Titan, I'll keep trying to dodge it, but I failed. Okay, we are winning the team fight. EMP. The wax level a bit low, so the duration of the EMP to explode is still quite long. Anyway, I don't need mana. I'm a Huskar.
Dire's top
yeah,
tower
screw
is
this
getting beat down.
Since we just win the team fight, we can start pushing down this tower. Know that the Imoka gonna do something. Level 4, my first skill can heal around 50 HP per second. So that's like
The Dire might want to mine their top tower.
Since it's based on percentage, after me getting a heart, it will heals more than normal. And the Rider just outbeat the Prophet, and of course I will go for the Prophet instead for sure. I tried to kill the Rider just now, but it died too fast. You can see the amount of skills they throw on me, but I'm still alive. And ulti is on cooldown again. Don't need to use it. Just need to toggle my armlet to kill them all. Easy.
Dire's top rags is in trouble.
Push on the top racks. Can get my heart very soon.
Trouble brewing at Dire's top rags. Dire's top rags. Didn't
If
make
the
it.
Elder Titan is not careful, I'll just jump on him. Okay, see.
Dire's
That's what I
top
mean by
rags
not
is taking hits.
Just so easy to kill all of
The
them.
Dire's top rags is all to pieces.
After 6.79 or 6.78, Huskar is no longer popular because its passive no longer give Huskar additional damage. Remember last time we give Huskar additional damage. And it only increased the magic resistance. So that's not really very helpful to Huskar, since it does need that a little bit of the attack damage. And Huskar is really easy to counter because you can just use like Ursa or Luna. This kind of right click hero like Lifestealer, even Lifestealer can kill Huskar with ease. Okay, I know there was a Brewmaster there. Just got myself a gem. Since you got a heart, and if you want to go fountain dive, the next thing
Dire's
you need
mid
is
tower is
evasion.
having technical difficulties.
So I'm gonna buy the necklace thing from the butterfly to give me a little bit of evasion so
Dyer's
that
mid
we
tower
can dive
gives a
the
little help.
fountain later on. So once their positioning is not careful, I'll just jump on them
Dyer's
and kill
mid
them.
tower won't last much longer. Hope the
at the
Dyer
Legion,
won't
look at the
marshal
Legion.
to that mid tower.
Fire
The
the
moment
back,
of silence
right,
of the Dyer's
fire the-
courier.
What are you doing? Okay, Prophet. I believe this Prophet got Shadow Blade, but doesn't matter. It's all within my
Dyer's
plan.
mid tower could
And the
use a
Legion
little help.
ulted me for some reason. Look at me, I'm undead. I thought the sunshine, maybe I would die if I got hit by the sunshine. But I'm still alive. Yeah. Prophet trying to kill me with his ulti, but are you kidding me?
The queen.
You know now my
Dyer's
health,
mid-range
even the
ain't doing
Lina
so
ulti me,
hot.
I won't die. Yeah, that's how ridiculous it is. And the Prophet still don't understand like I got a gem. So by the invasion thing, we can start ripping the fountain soon. Helpless. I don't really understand why people like suddenly. There's an era
Ain't
that
looking good for the Dyer's
Huskar is
mid-ranks.
extremely popular, and I can say
Dyer's
Huskar is one of the
mid-ranks.
easiest
Didn't
hero
make
to play in Dota since
Dyer's mid-ranks
the
is
only
getting
thing you need to
swamped.
do is like you jump on them and you right click and the guy is dead. So you can see here the Legion just don't understand what is he doing. Come on. Okay, got slow. I just dive, fountain and kill this. But as you can see here, even the fountain is attacking me, I'm not dropping quite a lot of health. As long as there's not much of a counter pick in the opponent team, we can just try to play Huskar. Because
Dyer's mid
as you can
tower
see here,
won't
that the
last much
opponent team
longer.
really can't do much about you. That's the disgusting part about this hero.
Dyer's
So
mid
I'm
tower's
asking my
having
teammate whether do
technical
we want to
difficulties.
dive or not. But since that we are rather less violence,
Dyer's bottom tower
I'll
is
just
getting
go
the
and push
business.
the bottom tower. But for some reason they charge out from their base and I
The Dyer
can't
could
tolerate
hang on
anymore.
that mid tower.
So this signal to call that it's time to dive the fountain.
Dyer's mid tower is
Remember to
having
heal yourself.
difficulties.
Look at my healing per second, it's 200 HP per second. 200 HP
Dyer's
per
mid tower could
second.
use a little help.
Can you imagine that? 200 HP per second. 210 HP per
Dyer's
second.
mid tower won't last much longer.
How disgusting is that? Can you come up with a way to kill me? No,
Dyer's
you can't.
ancient ain't gonna last.
So I think that's it for this
The
game.
radiant done.
Just try out Huskar in your normal card game. As long as the opponent team do not have a lot of control and do not have like heroes like Ursa or Lifestealer, I think you should be fine. Yeah. And you can enjoy the feeling of you ripping people apart. So I think that's it for the game. Thank you very much. Bye bye.